Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel HealthQ, the place where my mission is to not only motivate you but help you to move on to the brighter side of the health. In today's video, I'm here to talk to people who are suffering from facial paralysis or synkinesis. People especially suffering from synkinesis have tremendous amount of mental or emotional challenges. Your face is your identity, and when there is a disturbance to that identity, it leads to a lot of mental distress. And that's what happens with people who suffer from synkinesis. And I absolutely empathize with all of you guys who are suffering from synkinesis. But one thing that I have constantly observed among all people or all person, when they suffer from synkinesis, they completely refrain themselves from meeting people or else going into social situations where they have to interact with communities or people or group of people. They feel anxious, they feel scared, and they also feel low. But trust me guys, if you feel this way, then I would highly recommend you that you should go to social scenarios, you should meet people and you should talk to people. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 reasons why you should interact socially with people when you are suffering from synkinesis. So, if you want to know benefit of social interaction during synkinesis, make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's begin. Friends, synkinesis directly affects your ability to move your facial muscles. There are some extra movements happening around your forehead, your smile gets crooked, and this impacts your aesthetics. Absolutely get it, no doubt about it, and absolutely I'm with you in this, and I absolutely understand what you are going through and why you don't like talking to people. But there is a scientific reason which says that you should interact with people more so that your synkinesis improves. Yes, if you are connecting with people, there are some benefits that you will get by the social interaction that will somewhere help in your synkinesis reduction. Friends, you are a human being eventually. As a human being, we are social animals. We like to interact with people, we like to mingle with people. That's the part of our personality. No matter how much you say that I'm an introvert, but still you need people to talk to. You need to share your emotion. You need to express yourself. But due to synkinesis, you sometimes refrain yourself from sharing those expressions, your emotion, your feelings, your thoughts, which eventually increases the emotional burden within yourself and will affect your self-confidence, which is a vicious cycle which starts working against your facial muscles. And that's why participating in social interaction is very important. Some of the benefits that I'm going to show you are these. Number 1, when you interact with people or else when you are trying to talk to people, you are using your emotional center more in expressing your thoughts, in sharing your thoughts, in sharing your knowledge. Your body language changes, your facial expression changes. They come way more from your emotional center, from your mimetic center. It activates your mimetic center and thus releases much more better ways or better pathways or better patterns of movement in the face. The second benefit of having social interaction while suffering from synkinesis is when you are suffering from synkinesis, there are weird contractions that are happening. Now when you are sitting at home and you are not doing anything or else you are doing something, but you're constantly in back of the head, you are trying to put your focus on the wrong movement pattern. But when you are interacting with people, when you forget that there is something there and you are just naturally interacting, at that point in time, what happens is you move your facial muscles along with your body in a very free manner. But here only one point of caution that I would like to give you is that don't over contract your facial muscle, which means refrain from laughing loudly, speaking loudly or making bigger expression. Try to make subtle expression, which we usually make when we are in social scenarios. So eventually it is good for us. Number 3, when you slowly start mingling with people, you start accepting yourself. See, acceptance of your current scenario is equally important when it comes to working on your current scenario. maximum time what happens is people are not ready to accept the fact that they have got synkinesis, they have got Bell's palsy, and then they are running behind it and they have this mindset of finishing things faster and getting out of it. But unfortunately things doesn't work this way when it is about synkinesis. First, it's very important to accept the fact that you have got synkinesis, which is going to take time, which might stay to an extent. So when you are okay with it, when you are okay with yourself, when you love yourself for the way you are, eventually those energies would be exhibited out and you would be able to make better connections. And when you make this repeated connection and repeated interactions, you will be okay with that and you will not refrain and your life will get normal. See, eventually at the end of the day, everything that you are trying to do is to stay happy, and only this is not the way that makes you happy. There are many other things in life which will make you happy as well. So don't be sad just because one thing has gone wrong here. There are many other reasons for you to stay happy. So it's important that please stay happy, because that's important for your face as well. Fourth important thing that will happen when you will start interacting people would be it will boost your self-confidence. Yes, you will feel more confident talking to people when you would be okay with yourself, you will mingle and you will become used to the process of interaction. Self-confidence is one of the biggest attribute of any individual, and same thing applies to you as well. On the contrary, the fifth thing or the fifth benefit of interacting with people is you would be able to educate people so much about Bell's palsy. There are so many people in this world, they just don't know what exactly is Bell's palsy or synkinesis, and then they make all this presumption. But this is also an opportunity where you can raise awareness about synkinesis, you can raise awareness about Bell's palsy, because more awareness is raised, more people will know about it and people will take right steps at right time and less people will experience synkinesis. So isn't it one responsibility that you can take it up to yourself to raise that awareness of Bell's palsy? Absolutely you should, because you have gone through it, so you know how much difficult the process is. And if you can contribute even 1 or 0.5% of raising in awareness of Bell's palsy, how much impact you will make? Think about it. And this will be only possible when you go out and talk to people. So make sure to talk to people. That takes me to the next point or next benefit of social interaction when you suffer from synkinesis, and that is it will allow yourself to express. Yes, somewhere this process has put so much of trauma in you. There's so much of fear, anxiety, negative emotions. But these emotions requires removal. It should go outside your body, and that only happens when you talk to people. When you talk to people, you express yourself and you feel light. And that light feeling, that relaxation brings so much of positive energy that can help you to work towards your synkinesis in a very focused manner. And last but not the least point, the importance of social interaction is that it will release dopamine, it will make you happy, because eventually everything that you are doing is to keep yourself happy. Your happiness matters. It's important for you to be happy. Your synkinesis does not determine your happiness. Your happiness is your choice, is under your control. And you will be happy when you will be following all the steps, and this will eventually lead to improved well-being and quality of life of yours. Isn't these benefits great to consider moving out and interacting with people? According to me, absolutely it's important that you should not refrain yourself from your jobs, your work, or else talking to people, being there in front of camera. You should not, because that will give so much positive energy within you that you will discover a very new version of yourself. So make sure to do this as soon as possible if you are suffering from synkinesis. I hope this video could boost your self-confidence. If yes, make sure to like this video, share this video with your friends and family members, and do not forget to subscribe to HealthQ channel. I'll see you in another video. Thank you.